This is really worth it. Pro- Probably not. Nah, you never know. You never know. You may got a good one. Sometimes you don't have to. Sometimes the signs are right there. We we ignore we ignore to we ignore to to recognize them and be like, nope, you no good for me. Yep. And instead we give them a chance because you're like, you know what I'm saying, everybody fuck up. Now everybody fuck up, and then when some people fuck up, you leave them alone. There's a difference between mess up and fuck up. Right. I was talking to I was talking to my partner today, and he was like, you know what? I can never, ever be with a woman if she put her hands on me, even if she raised her hand at me, because the thought of physical harm towards me, that tells me that do not you don't deserve me in your life. Facts. I don't care. You feel like nope. I don't care. They say you deserve. No one deserves to get physically harmed. You're
But
no.
then at the same time, I mean, okay, so I'm gonna play devil's advocate. So at the same time, though, what did not you personally, but what did the man do in order to
Get hit?
that?
No.
And I know you could say
Unless he hit.
nothing,
Unless he. Unless he. I know what I'm saying. Unless he hit her back or raped her kids or. I'm talking about. I'm not talking about like. I'm not talking about if he hit her or if he right. I mean, yeah, of course.
We're not talking about
Yeah.
man versus women. We're talking about women versus man.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I'm playing devil advocate, so it's like
You're like, how'd you get there?
Okay, so let's just say, right,
Mm-hmm.
and not you personally, but just like whoever, you know, she walk into your bedroom, she finds you with another woman in her bed. You don't think she gonna go off?
I ain't say go off. I said hit.
Yeah, you don't think she gonna start hitting people?
She shouldn't.
She found another woman with you in her sheets.
I understand.
Where she sleeps.
I understand.
Where her kids stay, daughter, son, whoever. And you don't think that she gonna start swinging on people?
I wouldn't.
Well, I know you wouldn't, because what I'm saying is different when it's the man versus the woman.
I know. I know women. I know women been in that predicament did not swing on no one.
Well, of course, but everyone's different. That's what I'm saying.
I mean, yeah, and that's what we're talking about. You can be because you can be in a horrible situation like that and still not put hands on someone because you can do so much damage. You can do so much damage after the fact that they're at the house. You know, after the fact, you do so much damage after the fact. Because at the end of the day, you can do so much, and your hands are clean.
Right.
You limit it when you get your hands dirty. When you get your hands dirty with everybody else.
I think in that moment, nobody's really thinking about that.
Yeah, a lot of people are.
It's one of those things where unless you have been through that, then a lot of times you don't know how you react because people snap. You know what I mean? And I understand that. And
I understand that too. I understand. I understand the snap part. I'm just talking about just have control. Just try to have more control over that snap part.
It's like shout out to Morton tuning in.
Shout out to Morton.
We're talking about, is she really worth it?
Probably not.
Is she really worth it? Now, when you say that, what do you mean by that?
But probably not.
And so, what do you think you didn't see in the beginning that changed and that you see now, but you should have saw a long time ago?
All the things that you saw and you just not complaining about it now.
Right. Do you blame yourself?
Yeah, because you could have stopped. You could have said something or stopped it, or could have stopped the relationship, or could have stopped you or her, and you didn't. Because even if you don't say no to, if a woman physically doesn't say, if you physically doesn't say no to, sometimes they'll do it anyway. But I'm just making a point. But if you physically doesn't say no, if you physically doesn't say no to a woman, then it's a yes, because it's not a no.
Oh, right. Because they only see it one or the other.
Mm-hmm.
There ain't no gray area.
No, they'll play in the gray area all day if you allow them to.
Yeah, if you allow it.
Mm-hmm. And it's like, for example, like if you with someone for a month, and then because a lot of people been in this situation. Hell, I'd have been in this situation. I'd have been with someone for like a month and a half, and then I found I found out that they cheated on me with a whole other person, and that excuse was. Yeah, and then but then again back then but then again I do understand it. You know what I'm saying? So I do kind of understand. I did what I did, or I do kind of understand it, because she was like, "Well, I wasn't sure that we was like, tight. That we ain't ever said that. We were just like, but I felt like we was gonna do something, but I wasn't really sure. So I, you know what I'm saying? So it was no commitment. It was no
basically she for the streets.
Right, and it was and she didn't want to commit, but something was a step, but some things once, because I'm believing like, man, if y'all really know, it's like if I'm with you every single day and I'm talking to you every single day and all my time is with you besides work or my family, then you the one what's understood the what we talking about. You just want to do what you want to do, and you made that the excuse. Let's go.
Right. Now tell me this: what is the difference between 1 month and 10 years? If they do it and it's been a long time and they still do it.
Oh, they did it 1 month, then they did it the 10th month. I mean the 10 years.
No, I'm just saying.
Oh, what's the difference?
Right, one person did it 1 month and another person did it 10 years. Like,
it's a difference.
Is it different?
Yeah.
How so? Because she can't use that same excuse as the 1 month, saying, "Oh, I was just."
It's easy. It's easier to let some. I mean, believe it or not. I mean, I know people say, but it does have a lot of truth to it. It's easy. It is way easier to let someone go in a month than 10 years.
Of course.
So that's it.
No, but I mean, I'm not saying like as far as keeping that person. I'm saying
it's more like feeling the hurt and the feeling and stuff.
I mean, as far as like, what would a person? Because you said the excuse that a female with 1 month would say, "I didn't really know where we were going."
Oh yeah, she used it. Yeah, she used that on me.
Use that excuse.
No, no. That she wanted to watch the world burn. She wanted to watch y'all world burn. Without saying it, I don't know what I was doing. You know what I'm saying? I was just, I was just a bored housewife. With so much things you can do.
Wow.
Focus on
these years.
Focus on
become a housewife.
Yeah.
Finally get to a housewife.
And then you want to burn the house down that you built.
Shout out to Slim Thugger 214. Tuning in.
Slim Thugger. I love that.
Real World J Podcast Show. We're talking about, is she really worth it? Question mark.
And shout out to Zane Master. Shout out to Zane Master on Wisdom. Really appreciate you for joining the show. Real World J Podcast Show. Let's go. Already. You know. We stay lit.
Oh yeah.
We stay lit. We stay lit and live. Lit and live, man. Shout out to the shout out to someone that watch it on YouTube live. I really appreciate you for the love. 100. 100. 100. 100.
Shout out to everybody on YouTube Live tuning in on this Sunday night podcast we got going.
Oh yeah,
Season 7, episode 1.
Oh man, you already know, man. I gotta, you know, we keep it alive. We gotta keep it alive. You know what I mean? So
it's a pleasure.
Man,
it's never forced on my end.
Yeah. Do you know, man? Do you know our 100 episode on YouTube? I already passed 100 views. No, not on YouTube, but on Facebook.
I did not know that.
Yes, you did.
Okay.
Over.
Look at you producing over there.
Man, say. I told you.
So, what is we forgot to start with the quote of the day. I know you got something about is she really worth it? This was for the fellas or for the ladies?
For anybody, man. Anybody, man. They are not worth it if they continue to jump your boundaries and break your rules. Real World J Podcast Show. What's the quote of the day?
Boundaries continue to, that's true.
Hell yeah. She ain't for you, she for herself.
Especially, a lot of these females out here like to wild out and then think that, an apology the next day when they're sober is just gonna change everything.
That's a narcissist.
Oh yeah.
That's a dangerous one. Cause she would always blame it on the alcohol for her, you know what I'm saying, for her true feelings. Woo!
Right.
Cause that's not looking. Cause we all know, we know this for a fact. If you drink, man, that liquor bring out the truth, the ish, the truly. Yeah, it bring out that thing. Good thing, bad thing, middle thing, great thing, whatever. But it bring out that thing.
But it bring out the truth.
It helps you. Yeah, it helps you.
It knocks down them barriers.
Hell yeah. If you were scary, if you were scary on Friday, when you see them, if you see them on Saturday, if you drunk, you ain't scary on Saturday. Saturday night, you ain't scary. Shit, you gonna tell them the business. And I'm like this. I'm gonna tell you straight up. Ladies.
Exclusive.
Stop sucking. I'm gonna tell you, ladies. Stop sucking them off if he ain't shit. Stop sucking his dick if he ain't shit.
Oh man, don't ruin it for us out here, Jesse. Don't tell these ladies to do less of what they already do less of.
But
they already don't do it enough.
But
you telling them not to do.
But are they work? But but maybe the person that they're not doing it enough it's not worth it. It does matter.
You can't.
With a woman, it matters with a woman. If it matters to a woman, if it you know what I'm saying, it matters to a woman. It don't matter to a guy.
Oh hell! Season 7. Jesse is a feminist this season. I've
been a feminist. What you mean? I advocate for the women every episode.
All you want is equal rights for both genders.
Whoever you are.
What's good for you is good for her.
I speak for women every single episode. Don't I not give them the signs? Don't I not know what I'm saying? The look out for jokers like y'all. Like I let them know. I tell them to stop doing every single.
That's facts. Like what we doing?
Yeah, I want them to stop the vicious cycle because they're a big part of it. Because they're a big part of it. The other reason why a lot of reasons why these vicious cycles are still here.
You know what I noticed as I got older, I noticed that I value communication much more than I did in my 20s and stuff like that.
Oh yeah, because nobody know nothing. You can't expect somebody. If nobody know nothing, you can't expect somebody to act like you can't expect somebody to know the whole story. Like what are we doing? Like if y'all not talking, and then when y'all not talking, what? Like what things happen when you don't talk? Things collide because y'all bump into each other, and
because you're not on the same.
And you communicate. And don't be with somebody and they feel like they got to chase you. Oh man, that's resentment. You know what I'm saying? And that's why. And that, you know what I'm saying? And that's you know what I'm saying. That's you know what I'm saying. That's like don't a woman don't ever be with a woman and she feel like that she got to chase you because she resents you.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I mean,
but she wondering why. But the guy never. But the guy never really tells her the truth, the untruth, why he's not with her. Because if you huh? Whatever his truth, whatever the truth is with individual. I don't know his truth. You know, I don't know your truth, but I mean I can make up something. I mean I can make an example. I can do that.
I'm saying, what if it's a valid reason?
That's what I'm saying. But some people don't want to tell people the valid reason. So if you told a woman that, you know what, there's not a future for you and I because you're a bad mother, that is fucking valid.
That's true.
What's the wrong in that? If you tell a woman, you know what, I can't be with you because you got 5 kids and you don't got now one of them, all your kids in the system. So how am I wrong not want to be with you? Make it make sense.
So you could tell, basically what you're saying is you could tell a lot about a woman with how she mothers.
You can find out almost everything. Is she a good nurturer? Is she, you know what I'm saying? Is she a good provider? You know what I'm saying? Is she a good listener? Does she receive well? You know what I mean? You know what I'm saying? How she act when she, you know what I'm saying, when she match to a core. Because kids will take you there. That's what they do. The kids.
How do you feel when it comes to being a woman who is dominant versus submissive?
I feel like you got to be both. You know what I'm saying? You got to be what? You got to be, because you got to be submissive in areas, and then you got to be, what'd you say? You didn't say powerful. You said, what'd you say? You said submissive.
Dominant versus submissive.
Dominant. Dominant. Yeah. Dominant is a bad. Dominant is a bad word. Yeah, dominant is a bad word. I would use, let's just say sure about themselves, or confident, confident. You know what I'm saying? Or they know their worth, or they know who they are. Ain't nothing wrong with that. Ain't nothing wrong showing it, because a man do it.
Right.
So, what we supposed to be like?
I mean, I was thinking about it more like somebody has to take the lead.
I understand that, and it's like.
So, how do you feel?
That's a shared. With
a woman who wants to take the lead versus one that will follow.
That has to be a balance. That has to be a balance. Because then because if it's a balance, because if it's a balance, both y'all have fun.
But is that the traditional rule and way that it's structured?
I mean, old fashioned way, I guess. But these days.
Says the old fashioned way, man. Give me a pause or something.
You know what I'm saying? Because like these women, some women, I know women, I know some women want to be dominated. Like they want, like that's all they want. That's all, like that's their nut. Like that's their to someone to just like destroy them.
Take control.
Yeah. And you can do whatever you want.
Well, that's what I'm saying. In your experience from being with maybe both type of women, what do you see the biggest differences are? The pros and the positives and the negatives.
I think a dominant. I think there's an area for a submissive woman to be lazy or be complicit.
Okay. I see it. Hey, we couldn't put real in the title if we didn't keep it lazy.
Complicit. Could be complicit. Could find a trait to be complicit. That traits to be complicit in that. You know what I'm saying?
Call that taking care of?
And I think that's called you chilling too hard.
That actually makes perfect sense.
Yeah. You too comfortable. You too comfortable in the wild. Shout out to Spursy. I know I spelled that wrong. Shout out to Mercy Ann. Love you. Shout out to Zan Master. Shout out to Barama. I'm gonna say that wrong. I'm sorry, brother. Nagarayan. Sorry. I love you. Thank you for following and thank you for listening. On Wisdom app.
Now we got another Jay in the building. Shout out to Jay.
Shout out to Jay. You the real Jay. You the real Jay. I'm the fake Jay. I promise you that. Tell him, Mark. Tell him I ain't real.
Nah, we gotta be, because if we put it in the title, then you already know.
I do. I do. It's unspoken. You know what I'm saying?
There you go.
It's unspoken.
And I mean,
I gotta get my vibe.
The question remains, is she worth it? I mean, what determines if she's worth it or
not? Someone knowing their self-worth, someone knowing who they are, someone knowing their value, someone knowing their boundaries, someone knowing, understanding people and understanding people boundaries, being human, having self-control. You know what I'm saying? And having, you know what I'm saying, and know how to control a situation and know how to control a room. And if you were someone that doesn't have any of them qualities, I understand why your life is not easy.
Oh, we got Slim Thugger 214 in the comments. He said when she makes you feel something nobody else has or does.
Right.
Facts.
That's that take your soul.
He said to take your soul.
She took your soul. Nah, but for real though, you know what I'm saying? If she make you feel like, you know what I'm saying, you the only man in the room, but you know what I'm saying, it's 300 men in the room, that's the woman for you. Is she, you know what I'm saying? Is she looking at you but worried about everybody else in the room? That ain't the woman for you.
Right.
Facts. Shout out to Felicia Luck. I said that right. Felicia Luck. Yeah.
Extra lucky tonight. It is season 7, episode 1.
Hey, how you doing?
We We discussing if she's worth it or not. Question mark.
I mean, like I said,
how do you know she gone too far where you just can't take her back? How do you know when that point of no return happens?
When trauma comes, when trauma comes involved.
Right.
Resentment. Also hate, because you can't hate someone you love. That's a you problem.
And you love someone you hate?
Nope. Same thing. You can love the way you can love the way somebody lie. It says she ain't worth it if she got to think about if she think about talking back. If she taking her back. Yep, facts. Yeah, she ain't worth it if you got to think about taking her back. Exactly.
Right. Exactly.
Because she wouldn't put you in the position. She wouldn't put you in position to even for y'all even had these situational conversations.
Real shit.
So thank you. That's facts. Like that's right. All right. Right. And
like, why are you even having to question this?
You shouldn't question. And under God's truth, if you questioning anyone in your life, why are they in your life? He said. He said our people fight, but you don't love her if you got question about your love. You damn right. Facts. I'm gonna drop him. You deserve that, homie.
Not gonna lie, I thought you was going for the audience clap.
He unloaded no, because he unloaded the clip.
Oh, right.
Just ain't facts. Y'all good stream. Good luck. Thank you. Y'all have a good stream. Good. Thank you, brother. Yeah. Man, I just
So y'all have a good stream. Good luck.
I really appreciate you. Appreciate you. This is what we do. The shout out to everybody listening on Wisdom. Shout out. Shout out. Shout out to Corey. I saw you. I see you. Man, like, and then especially if you gotta, like, you know what I'm saying, like, especially if you gotta, like, like wonder where she at when she walk out the door.
Right.
Or like, if somebody supposed to love you, you have communication, right? You have great. If y'all love each other, y'all have great communication, right? Right. Right. That's ideally, right? Right. That's ideally, right? So
ideally, yes.
Yeah, I'm just making a point. I did it right. So if you communicate, so y'all talk every day, y'all text, y'all tell every day, because y'all love each other, y'all keep y'all in each other's lives. So while on the weekend, I don't hear from you.
Right. I mean, here's my thing. I'm the type of person that, like, and
you got some
been to my downfall.
You got somebody dick in your mouth.
I just be like, oh, okay, well, that person's busy. Okay. And it's like,
yeah, they busy.
I really don't. They like, when busy. They walk out the house until they come back to the house, I mean, I really don't be questioning where they're at.
You don't supposed to.
It doesn't really even.
You're not supposed to
matter to me in a certain way.
Yeah. You know? Yeah.
But I mean, maybe that's the issue, you know.
You also not in a position.
Should I want to know?
But you also not in a position to hurt either. You don't put yourself in a position to be hurt.
Like, I mean, I just don't want to become that person that is like jealous.
Yeah, like, that's a waste of time.
Right. Like, I never had a what's it called lock on my phone. You know.
Mm-hmm. Shout out to Jay.
Jay, what up? Man, it's like the third Jay.
Third Jay.
Yeah, so it's like I never I never understood that the whole like, especially in a relationship, you know, like people locking their phones.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean?
Right.
It's like grown adults in a relationship. Like I understand when you're teenagers, your 20s, early 30s, but it's like 35, 40, living together, kids, just whatever the case is, right?
Right.